You want any cubes?
No, man, I want a shot.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm looking for. Because I'm not quite... I don't know what it is, man. I'm just...
Not feeling it yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just the, the energy's there, but... Well, the excitement's there. Just the energy is not quite taken over.
Well, it's this
so let's just
weeknight shit, man.
Man,
we're idiots.
Whew. Retiring the Jesse James, American Outlaw, and the Benchmark. They were good to us, Jonesy.
They were.
They were good to us.
They did their job admirably.
Admirably. And then some.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. That's actually kind of felt it.
Good.
Yes.
Need to.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Drunk Rasslin Lounge. I am your host, J.M. McCaffrey, joined, as always, on this. This a weekday? What day is this?
They don't know what day it is.
Go, Jonesy.
Too many goes.
Goer, if you're not into the whole brevity thing. El Goerino. El Go-Go Reno.
El Jonesarino.
El Go-Go Jonesarino.
His go-go-ness. Goger.
Goger. Yep. Oh, man, Jonesy, we are in the middle of it.
Yep.
The Extreme Revolution rolls on.
Yes.
We are almost to barely legal.
97. First ever ECW pay-per-view.
Man, it's been wild.
So we've done 4 weeks.
Done 4 weeks.
We're doing a 6-week build up to the pay-per-view,
Yep.
whether we needed to or not, because ECW's a little all over the place.
ECW's crazy. I feel like we've seen some build up to. I mean, like we've seen the Raven build up, but that's going to be a triple threat. So we're just kind of establishing the 3 guys in the triple threat a little more so than like building a feud there.
Right. In the last 2 weeks, we've gotten a lot of Granddad Funk, gracing us and being awesome.
Yeah, dude, he's the best.
Great.
He's the best, man.
So good.
We have gotten a lot of build up for Taz Sabu.
Yes.
And I'm all in on that.
Yeah.
I've never been a Sabu guy. I've never particularly been a Taz guy, but when these guys were in their element in ECW, that's where it's at, man.
Man, we did this back when we were doing that run when we were doing some of the early Nitros, and Sabu showed up, and it was just like, what a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. And
we were both like, I didn't like Sabu.
Right. Right.
And I didn't much care for Taz, but those two together, it's like,
hot, man.
It was a car.
It's
car
hot.
crash.
They did that pull apart that wasn't a real pull apart,
right?
Because the lights went out and stuff. Yeah, that was dope, man. What else? So Douglas and the Pit Bulls.
Yes,
we're getting some Shane Douglas and the Pit Bulls. So that's kind of the build up there.
Shane Douglas with his videotapes and his VHS tapes.
That's Rick Root stuff. Does he even?
Rick Rude's the masked man.
Yeah. Does he even show up on the? I don't even remember. I guess we'll see. I don't think that feud runs into the pay-per-view. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it may not.
Because it's Douglas and Pitbull number 2 at the pay-per-view.
Right.
But we're getting ahead of
Bald
ourselves.
Pitbull.
Tonight, Jonesy. You know what? Before we get going, I think we need to swig a beer for the working man. Oh. Broken Skull IPA.
Look at this.
Just feels right, man.
Thank you, Steve Austin.
Every time you got one of these, swig a beer. I mean,
I don't even like IPAs.
I'm a complete mark, and I'm sure that has something to do with it. But this is still my favorite IPA.
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
I'm an IPA guy, and this is my favorite IPA.
Beer guys out there, IPA guys, can get your hands on that. Give it a shot. I think you'll like it.
If you haven't already. Jonesy, we are at April 1st, 1997, Hardcore TV.
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
How old were you on April 1st, 1997?
April 1st, 1997, I would have been 16.
I was 16.
No, so I would have been 15.
We're old.
Getting ready to turn 16.
Yep.
I'd have turned 16 in May, so.
And I would have turned 17 in May. This is the year, though, man. This is the year I went to WrestleMania.
Yeah?
Yeah, this was a big year for my
fandom. This was the year before my real fandom started.
96, 97, those are the core years for me. And this all was under the radar to me because
for sure.
We didn't get the syndicated ECW around.
Yep.
If we did, I was in bed.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Right.
Like it was on at 3 in the morning or whatever, but I don't think we got it around here.
No.
And
I don't think we did up in Chicago, but not around here.
That's where I saw it the first time, but that was in 98 or 99. Mm-hmm. And it blew my mind.
It's wild, man. It's good stuff.
It's really crazy. All right, you ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this, man. Right. Let's get into this watch along.
Let's get some more we got Granddad Funk there on the cover on the WWE Network.
Yep.
Love it.
So we are gonna start this.
Dan Post boots. Awesome.
What?
His hat, dude.
Oh,
he's just repping some boot store, probably from Amarillo.
I didn't know what you were looking at. He's looking at the thumbnail. All right, so April 1st, 1997, ECW Hardcore TV. We are going to start in 3, 2, and play.
Load up, go.
It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's buffering.
Loading. Should I get it here and do another countdown?
All right, that's fine.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll edit the stuff. All right, we are on 0000, and we are going to start in 3, 2, and play.
All right, here we go. April 1st, 1997. Oh, there's Shane trying to tear off the mask
of
Rick Rude.
Yeah. The masked man. You can't prove that's Rick Rude.
Oh, no, that's true. You're right. Hey, Rick Rude was badly hurt by this time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, remember that's what the whole VHS thing was about, because he had the tape from Japan of Rick Rude.
Where he fell off that platform?
Yeah, Rick Rude getting hurt so bad.
Okay. Thought it was, because, it wouldn't be long. He shows up in WWE probably in, November, December.
Yeah.
To be the advocate type guy for DX.
For DX. And then he's back in WCW.
Wait, I was going to say, actually, it couldn't have been November, December, because he was gone in November. He left after the Survivor Series that year. He showed up on Raw.
Yeah, so it's got to come quicker. It's got to come quicker than that.
Yep.
Man, this open is so 90s. Like if anybody ever if anybody ever asked me, hey, what were the 90s like? I'm gonna show them this
Hardcore
opening.
TV open.
Yes.
Yep. And we get the extreme zoom into Joey Styles' face at the beginning of these every time.
in his
handheld cam.
In his dad's suit.
It's just, his dad's suit. He can fit 2 of his arms in one of the sleeves.
He's always got that pocket triangle that is never like a triangle. It's always like a wad sticking out of his pocket.
Oh, the Terry Funk Banquet.
Yeah, man.
The career of hardcore legend himself. Well, we should.
Dude, they were all in. They were, yeah. They were all in on Terry Funk, man. Not that they shouldn't have been. Hell yes, Terry Funk, but do the banquet. It's just so indie. It's so indie because they do it's like the meet and greet thing. Like anytime we bring the name in, awesome. Now they do the meet and greet, and sometimes they'll do a clinic for the guys, and that's what they were doing with Terry Funk. You know what I mean? Oh, let's do this meet and greet. Let's do this. Come to his banquet.
There's Funaki and Sasuke and Taka. We saw that recently.
Yeah, that was the Eliminators.
The Eliminators.
This must be like a highlight reel.
Yeah, they do this on all these shows. It's always hard to tell where the show starts and stops.
Yeah.
I guess they'll probably just go into a match. Yep. Oh
no, Big Stevie Cool. Big Stevie Cool. Because they're taking over.
That's right. The Blue World Order.
There's the Sandman. This is crazy, man.
Was it the last show? The one right before this one where... Terry Funk was unresponsive in the ring and they just kept wrestling around him?
That was
or was that 2 weeks ago?
That was a few shows ago. Kept wrestling around. No, they stopped the match.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? Terry Funk wasn't unresponsive. He was trying to finish.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to finish the match.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They're no.
Everybody was stopping him.
They're like, no.
That was awesome, man. That was... That was when I was like, sometimes there was some good stuff in ECW
because it was
other than people hitting each other with chairs. No, I think last week was Terry Funk and Axl Rotten.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's Raven.
Oh, he's got
the guy liner. He's got some guy liner
on. All right.
Because he's so sad. What about me?
What about Raven? Sad. This is 90s too, man.
Dude, he's got that bandana in his app.
If people ask you what did people dress like in the 90s and what was music like, you could just show them a Raven promo.
Hey, for real.
Here's every Nirvana and Pearl Jam song you ever heard.
Yep. Dude, but it was great. He was new.
He really captured that time.
He really did, and he was a guy. We've talked a lot about Taz and Sabu and those guys that just like found their moment, their niche in ECW. I feel like Raven is the opposite of that in that, like Taz and Sabu were going to be Taz and Sabu, and then they just happened to land in ECW where it was perfect. Like I feel like Raven looked around and went, how do I make this mine? You know what I mean? How do I take this over?
And I think to a degree, Shane Douglas was the same.
For sure.
Because both of those guys were legitimately guys who could have been on main rosters.
Yeah.
They weren't. They were a couple times,
right.
But they weren't there because they were assholes.
Yep.
Or hard to deal with or whatever.
Right.
And so they found themselves here, and immediately they just
reinvented themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And became something else. Became big stars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I mean, worked, for the rest of the 90s and early into the 2000s based on their work here.
Yes.
People put up with Shane Douglas for several years after this.
Well, still today. The Raven's still a thing today.
Yeah.
All on the strength of what he did in 97.
Yeah.
And a little bit in the 90s because they let him take it to WCW.
Yeah. He did the same gimmick there. And
yep.
Did he end up in WCW in 97? I don't think so. I don't think it was till 98.
I don't know, man.
Because him and Stevie Richards went together.
Right.
They both showed up together.
Yep. And they were doing the flock. I'd have to check, man.
All that time.
It wasn't long though. He was not long for ECW after he was not long for ECW after this.
No, I don't think so either.
So it had to be pretty. It was probably by the end of 97 that he was there.
Yeah. You're probably right. Because this was when it was the hottest. This is when ECW was its hottest. This is their first pay-per-view. They do more after it.
Yeah.
I think 2 more this year.
Yep.
So it's a high tide time for ECW, and all this talent gets noticed around this time. The Dudley Boys, who in my mind are probably the 2 most talented of the bunch, they end up in the WWF.
But that's not for
99.
A few years, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
well,
that's 2 years.
I don't think they wanted to leave.
For sure. Well, they were the ones. So because Dudley Boys and Taz, and gosh, Rob Van Dam stays after them, but they leave as soon as they got, because WWE grabbed those 3 as soon as they got that TV deal, the Spike TV deal.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely, because they all kind of showed up at the same time.
Yeah.
And that was right around. I want to say it was right around Royal Rumble '99 because I thought Taz was in that.
Was that?
It might have been his debut. No,
Taz debuted. Yeah, Taz debuted at. It might have been that Rumble.
Yeah.
Was it that Rumble or was it the Survivor Series before that Rumble? No, I think it was that Rumble because they were in New York.
Yeah, I think
that Rumble, that '99 Rumble is in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, the one that Vince wins.
Yeah. Ugh. No, the one that The Rock wins.
Oh, Vince won 90. No. Austin won 98.
Austin won 98.
I thought Vince won 99 and The Rock won 2000.
Okay, then it's 2000 before.
Oh, okay.
Taz and them are there.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's that one. So you're right. Because '99 was the No Chance in Hell, but 2000 was the one where Rock eliminated the Big Show, but then he wasn't eliminated, and then we get that stupid,
awful main event at WrestleMania,
the 4-way.
We'd probably
I'm McMahon in every
We'd
corner.
probably go back and watch that and enjoy the shit out of it now. Like,
No.
I'm thinking about it. Like, you think about who's in that match, and you're like, how was that bad? I guess Big Show wasn't very good then.
That match is fine. It's just not what you want at a Mania.
Yeah, Foley was
but it
kinda
also
on his last leg too.
Foley was kind of on his last leg, and almost more like him and like that match. Foley and Big Show are both just there to have other McMahons out there.
Yeah,
like that's the only reason they're there.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's completely
Raven promo's still
token.
going on, by the way.
Is he drinking?
No, he's crying. Yeah, he's drinking and crying.
He's
now.
drinking and crying. Well, Grandpa Funk's mad at him, so he's all hurt. What about me? What about Raven?
Oh man,
I don't want to have to hurt Grandpa Funk.
yeah, he's old. He kept fighting the other night when we said he shouldn't be.
Remember they got that promo too where Funk came and yelled at him.
Yep.
Because we were like, who is that? All we could see was his boots for like 20, like 10 minutes of that promo. Yeah. And then like at the end he squats down and we're like, oh, of course it's Terry. Of course.
This camera work too. Like this is fucking 90s camera work, man. Like
in and out. And
like
it looks like a MTV promo.
Yeah. Like in 01 or 02, like The Shield came out right on FX, and they did that handy cam thing that was real shaky and gritty, and like then every TV show did it for a while. But like that shit started here, like in the 90s. Yep. Like you saw that stuff on music videos and all kinds of places. That's crazy. Right in his face. Get in there,
dude. All the way in, dude. Back on Joey Styles. He's a mess, man.
Hyping something.
I mean, he's good at his job, but he's just.
Yeah, he was.
I don't even know how to put it. I mean,
I'm surprised he never got snapped up by one of the two
before
in this era. Before he obviously went to WWF and had a career there and did all kinds of shit there. But like,
he wasn't good enough to call Backlash, so. Yeah. I think his voice is just a little too. There's no bass in his voice, you know. I think it's a little, it's just like an octave too high for what the big mainstream guys wanted. Plus, I mean, you know, think about this time too. They weren't in need. You know?
No, you're right.
They didn't have 8 shows. Mm-mm. You know, they weren't producing 37 hours of television each week.
And it was Shivani, Tenay, and Heenan on both WCW shows, and it was JR and the King on both WWE shows. Which I don't even think they had SmackDown or Thunder yet then, but like they were doing.
Yeah, so there was no room for him to get picked up.
Yeah. Oh, the old ECW belt.
Those are great belts.
Yeah.
One thing they did right, man. One thing they did right. Their belts look
all their belts
awesome.
look good.
Yeah. Legit.
They all look good. All right, who's he wrestling here?
Yeah, Raven. Raven versus
taking his break in the corner like he does.
It's got to be Sandman, right? We're still waiting.
He's got combat boots with heels on them, man. Check that out.
Ding 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 ding. Bam 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 bam. Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son.
Grown-up boy back there that's got a sucker in his mouth.
And that Dolphins pullover.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shane
Douglas.
So he's a TV champion.
Got to be a tag match, right?
I bet it is a tag.
It's got to be a tag.
It's going to be Dreamer and Funk because they've been screwing around with Shane.
Oh, nice. I'm all in.
Mm-hmm. It's a interesting outfit.
That is.
That Shane's wearing.
The tassels?
Yeah.
The tassels are really eye-grabbing on Shane's boots.
The boot tassels are really distracting. You know.
And he's wearing his belt. You don't see that a ton anymore.
No, you don't. It's over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder.
Here we go. Right into it.
Yep.
Funk and
well, at least there was definitely a. So, so how come we got we watched Raven sit in the ring for like 3 minutes while Shane Douglas made his entrance.
After his 35-minute promo.
Yeah. And then they go to commercial and cut back, and Douglas is fighting Dreamer.
Right.
And I don't think Dreamer has a tag partner.
Oh, Funk and Dreamer.
That's what I meant. Well, no, I mean Funk. Like, so this is Funk. I don't see Dreamer. I don't see
he's
Funk's
on the
tag
apron.
partner.
He's on the apron.
Did you see him? You sure?
He's wearing karate pants and a t-shirt. There he is.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh,
got him.
Yeah, killed him.
Sucking him through. Good job, Francine. Tag.
Man.
Hey, this match has to be good.
The one thing I've noticed about the women in ECW as we've been watching this over these few weeks, is, man, they are not out there to do shit, but be sex appeal.
Be eye candy.
Like they don't like she just is showing off her ass. Like she's not even trying to. Now she got involved in the match there, but like when they came in for their entrance, she just had this one look on her face, and that was it. Like
I was gonna say, I feel like. I mean, so it was the 90s, and that was. Spit in the face. Raven
Granddad Funk.
Spit right in Funk's face. Okay, tag him in. Dreamer's just like, all right, cool. You want that? I don't know, man. I feel like Shane Douglas always gets some use out of Raven tags back out.
Of course.
I feel like Shane Douglas always makes some use of Francine. I mean, she's obviously not a performer.
That's what I think I'm trying to say. Like, you can really tell, like,
they found a stripper and they were like, "Hey, you want to make an extra $70 tonight?"
Right, but even like Beulah, like it's one face, like they
Beulah for sure.
In this era, you had Sunny, who was just the
on
shit.
top of it. Yeah,
she was unbelievable.
Yep.
At this point in time. I guess maybe a little earlier than this, but she was great.
I was going to say, she was at WWE by now, and they just watered her down. They just watered her down and just be.
But I'm saying, like, when she was at WWE, she was
kicking chairs.
She was great. Like, she was a good heel.
You
know?
Yeah. Yeah, she was a performer.
Yeah, definitely.
She was a performer. She was hot. She wanted to be a part of it. And I think probably I feel like Francine. I feel like Francine seems like she's trying, like she's wants to be a part of it. She's like, it's like she's super green. It's like she's still learning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
So
sure,
So
absolutely.
like she'll lean heavy on the sex appeal because that's what got her here.
Yeah.
And then
that's probably what she's been told to do anyway.
Yes.
Like, and she can do that without even lifting a finger.
Yep.
Hey, I don't know how old Shane Douglas is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess in this era he's 33.
Okay.
Does he look like he's like 50 to you in the face?
No.
He looks rough, man. I don't remember him looking that weathered in WWF for the month and a half he was there, or whatever.
As Dean Douglas?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think he looks that bad. Maybe a little weathered. Right in the nuts.
Yeah, toe kicked him.
The heel kicked him. He kicked backwards.
He was so far back, he got the toe up there.
Got the toe up there. Dude, he just threw that back there. Could have waited another second.
Yep. Headbutt to the gut. Don't see that very often. I like it. Dreamer. Man.
Block. Here we go. Oh, suplex. Like
always loved Dreamer.
I've
selling and man, as a face, like just always enjoyed him. Pajama pants and a t-shirt though, all the time.
Well, I always liked Dreamer, but man, talk about one of the guys. If one guy's out of his depth in this match, you know what I mean. Like,
and you can almost see it. Like at this point, especially. Like I think that probably within a year or two, he probably has the chops to be in this match. But right now, and he did a lot of stuff with Raven in this era.
For sure. I mean, they had their feud forever.
Yeah.
And I don't think doesn't have the chops to be in this match. But there's one guy. I mean, there's Funk, who's a legitimate all-time legend.
Yeah.
There's, the franchise, Shane Douglas, who is probably, like, you want to talk about the guys who are the most talented in this company. He's probably the most, talented?
All around talented. I wouldn't
yes.
say he's more talented than RVD, but he's definitely more well-rounded than RVD is.
For sure.
Right?
For sure. He's got better promos. He's got better character. I mean, he's 100%, we talked about Double J.
Yeah.
As one of those guys who probably should be in the conversation for, like, big stars, like on a level with, what is Raven
Jesus
doing,
Christ.
dude? Like, this twice now. He just goes flying over those ropes.
I think maybe they missed that plancha spot on the last one. And
crashes and burn, so he fell through the table on that one.
Good. Funk's going to take out
half of a
table leg and stab somebody with it.
Well, here we go. It's ECW. I forgot. There's too much.
There's no rules.
There's too much good wrestling. Let's take care of that, guys.
Yeah,
you think they got that call? You think the ref got that call through the headpiece?
They didn't have a headpiece.
What are they doing? They
didn't have a headpiece here.
This is ECW.
Oh, I just spotted Beulah too. She's out there.
Well, she was with Dreamer.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen her until now.
Well, no, because she actually doesn't do anything.
Right.
Like, eventually she'll have that match with Bill Alfonso that they always show, but I think that's the only thing she ever did.
Oh my God! Look at all the metal rails of that table just sticking out everywhere.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Why is Dreamer setting up that? Dreamer sets up that quarter of a table.
What do you
so
get
they
hit
can
with?
put somebody through it.
Is that a bedpan? Oh,
yes,
it's just a frying pan.
Nah, remember the crowd. The crowd used to bring junk. And
that's right.
They just grab stuff out of the crowd.
That's right. There's always that guy with the records and the laser discs, and yeah.
Dude, they
just Funk just waiting for somebody to bump him after he's been hit unprotected in the forehead 8 times by a frying pan.
Well, that's a Dollar General frying pan.
Well,
bro.
still.
that thing's basically tinfoil.
It's a Jiffy Pop thing.
Yeah, yes. It's a Jiffy Pop.
Awesome. You put that on a burner, it'll balloon up.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Welcome, man. I love these beers.
Yeah, man. These are so good. This is my jam.
Oof. But Shane is working his ass off, too, here.
He always did in ECW, man. He was like he was trying to make it here. Later on, when he comes to, and I think he had been injured, but when he comes to WCW in the early 2000s, he is half asleep all the time.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
right.
Yeah, like when he had his chance, and WCW was a mess then.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But like when he had his chance to make a big splash, he did not show up the way he shows up here.
Right. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Oh, we're out in the crowd. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Is that like
running drop kick to the dick.
Right to the dick, dude. These guys, here we go, man. And this is, and what's crazy about this is not even like a pay-per-view. This is like a build-up match for the pay-per-view.
Yeah. This is just
and they're out fighting all through the crowd.
They're in some fucking igloo.
Oh, there's
Brian
Chains.
Lee. Yeah, there's Brian Lee. Chains.
I will never call him Brian Lee.
Okay, you're right.
It's Chains or Underfaker.
Chains it is.
Oh, he wanted to throw Dreamer down those stairs.
Like, no.
All
okay,
right.
now.
Ugh.
I bet you anything there were still fans sitting there. That's why he said nope.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Hold on, idiot.
Yeah, we can't take out fans even though we want to.
Yeah.
Especially these fans.
These fans would love it, but we probably better not.
Yeah. The plastic chairs on the floor.
Man, dude,
there's a plastic plastic garbage can. I'm sure it still hurt like hell.
There's all those BWO T-shirts. I can't believe they got away with selling those, man.
Because they were so fucking outlaw. They didn't even notice or care.
For real. And if anybody showed up,
or some lawyer from Turner Broadcasting contacted Paul Heyman, he just never answered his phone.
Well, I was gonna say, hey, no joke. And they're
like, this isn't worth it.
Well, they also WCW never did much merchandise either, you know. So maybe they
that was the
really
I remember
didn't care.
seeing BWO shirts before I knew what ECW was.
Yeah.
Honestly, like at that WrestleMania I went to in '97, I saw BWO shirts. I'm like, what's BWO? You guys got this wrong.
These fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like the way Chains is just part of this match now.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Now, great, Raven.
Yeah.
Now Funk's gonna wear this for the rest of the night.
Chair just hanging around
see?
his neck. Yeah.
You're
Look,
not
he's
getting
like,
that
and
off
he's like
of him.
trying to keep it on.
You're not getting that off. Oh. Spinning toe hold. Most.
Oh, that's the funk. That's the funk move. You can't. Oh,
No, it is the
disgraceful.
most devastating.
He punched the ref.
Great.
That's
That's the most devastating maneuver in the history. It's half of a figure four.
Terry Funk just knocked out the ref, so he couldn't get. Oh,
Excuse
good.
me.
So he couldn't give up, and now here's
That's a good super
Stevie
kick.
Ray.
Stevie
That's all
Ray.
right. Booker, whatever, man. Stevie Richards, Big Stevie, cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh, super
that wasn't
kick
a
on
very
Funk.
good super kick.
Well, he
He
didn't
was
want
trying to take care of the old
He was trying
old
to
guy.
take care of Terry Funk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here's a Sandman.
Mullet's here. Business up front, party in the rear.
Let's be honest. There is no business with the Sandman. his hair is just short in the front.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Party up front, party in the back, short on top. That's
Whatever show this is, this has to have had closed. Jesus Christ, closed it out, right? Like
Oh.
we're gonna get every star we have in the ring at the same time.
no, bro. Yeah, I'm sure we finished this with the
Eliminators.
Lil Guido versus Rob Van Dam or something.
Dude, I hope so. Then we might get to see Tommy Rich again. And I get to break out my impression. Stevie Ray punching the hell out of Raven.
You're a little. That was a little too smooth. He's a little more horse than that.
Sorry. I'll get better at it.
This match isn't even over.
I'll go smoke a pack of
I forget
cigarettes.
because ECW can't like there's no disqualification or anything, so
Right.
this match isn't even over.
No, we had the ref knocked out.
And
he's
Terry
back at
Funk's
it.
been super kicked and caned, and is he about to win this match?
Francine doesn't know that she's
Just hit that
whether or not
DDT.
she's supposed to get in the ring. Okay, now I get in the ring. Got it.
Good.
Got him.
Oh, we got to get the cat
Uh-oh.
fight. I forgot about cat fights, man.
Yeah, that kind of started here too.
Look, they laid down in position
Here,
so they
let's
could do
hug
the
and
cat
we'll roll
fight.
around.
Right.
Dreamer's got Francine.
Oh, she gonna get the DDT, the
Pile driver.
Oh, nice. Here we go. Belly to belly. Love
Beautiful.
it. Oh,
beautiful.
Love it. Oh, look at nope.
Raven steals
the pin from his tag partner.
All right.
Which wouldn't have mattered one way or the other.
So
After that, man, that belly to belly, man.
it was great.
I've only ever seen one better.
Same. So
Yes.
the problem with ECW
Okay.
was always that finish. In my opinion,
What about it?
they murdered each other
Oh,
in that
okay.
match.
Yep.
There was legit assault charges could have been charged,
Yep.
could have been filed,
Yep.
and they went home with a belly to belly suplex.
Yep.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah,
But something's got to finish.
yeah. I know.
Something's got to.
I think that's the problem. Are these just replica Intercontinental Championship belts?
Looks like.
Joel Gertner doing the intro for the Dudley Boys, who are just
And this is it,
awesome.
man. This is the start of that run, though, isn't it? Like, because the Dudley Boys were the champs. You know, like we'd seen all the stuff the Dudleys did, and there was like dances with Dudleys, and there was Big Dick Dudley, and this is where like Devon and Bubba become
like
the Dudleys.
Get all this trash out of here.
For sure.
Joey Styles just made a weird face.
That's the only face he can make. Man, Jonesy, I think this seems like a good time for a tasting.
Oh, sure.
And I got us something just for ECW.
Mm-hmm.
I got us
Oh, the Eliminators. Here we go. All right.
I got a fistful of bourbon.
Woo!
I was buying our other tasters, and then I saw these shooters and I was like, fistful of bourbon. Well, we have to try this.
Yep. State law.
So I don't know. I don't expect them to be any good. It says it's a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys,
And sweat.
aged a minimum of 2 years.
In a sock.
Bottled by William Grant and Sons in Edison, New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. We've been watching. I feel like the three-way
next.
dance for the belts.
So the
We're gonna add
Eliminators.
another freaking team to this match.
So the Eliminators just came out.
Oh,
And
good.
it's and it's the gangsters.
Oh my god!
I am so excited right now.
And all four guys in the ring were just like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Devon's
man.
got color already.
Yeah, Devon's already bleeding.
New Jack
Nope.
can block any sign there is and just throws it at a fan.
Dude. Here comes Saturn.
You got him, Saturn. You jumped over that. Good lord.
Awesome.
What was the other gangsta's name?
Mustafa.
Mustafa. That's right.
This doesn't smell.
He's enormous.
It's got a little sweetness on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
I expected this to be super cheap and super bad.
Yeah.
It smells all right.
we
It's,
still
got, it's a
haven't
little.
tasted
It's a little caramely.
it. It
got
smells
some-
like a decent bourbon.
Smells like a good bourbon for sure.
It really does. We'll see how it tastes.
Oh, that's good.
It's not
It's
bad.
rich.
Yeah, it is very rich.
It's rich. It's pretty smooth.
Sweet.
Very sweet.
There's a little
Very-
bite at the end of it.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not on a.
little cheap bourbon bite at the end of it.
Okay,
That's
I'll
what
give
I'm
you
trying
that.
to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like it's but the flavor of it's pretty damn good.
Pretty
man.
good, man.
Yeah, I could drink this.
It's rich, kind of caramely, for sure.
Mhm.
For sure. Ooh, it's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like your suggestion. I'm gonna put it on the rocks.
All right.
You want some rocks?
Yeah, man. Let's do that.
Let's take this one.
All right. Mustafa with the Vader bomb. Pretty good one. He looks like a half-decent, gigantic athlete.
Mustafa?
Yeah.
Mustafa's one of those guys, like...
I don't know why he's got tape around his eyes.
You-
That's weird. But
he's holding his nose on. he does that because he just assumes he's going to get some receipts for New Jack. So he's like, I just want to make sure.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mustafa's that guy you always hear. I don't know, man. Like you expect him to be like the worker because he's out there with New Jack. So you're like, one of these guys has to be like the good worker, right? But that's just not a.
No. Mustafa was there because he was big and athletic. Like, because these guys came from Smoky Mountain, and
Right.
they had D'Lo with them.
Right.
And D'Lo took all the bumps for him.
Yeah. So how come D'Lo didn't come to ECW?
Because he was in the Nation at this point in time, because he was good.
Was he in the Nation by now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he was at least...
Cutter
that
on
was
New
awesome.
Jack. That's it. I like it.
Wasn't
No,
it?
maybe that's not it.
Nope.
You sure?
We got to get some frying pan shots in.
No,
and
no,
Perry
that
Saturn
was
doing
it. That was it. Remember, all three-way dances in ECW were elimination. So that
Oh,
was
okay.
All
right.
for the
Well, that was pretty good.
gangsters. And I'm surprised the gangsters just left though. Like that feels
Yeah.
that feels out of character.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Back in
Also-
here and kill somebody.
Also, I wish I could tell you how mad I would be.
Look at this.
Wow, that is a lot of powder.
All of it.
Ugh.
Here you go, Cronus. 3D!
Boom, it's over. Oh no, Perry Saturn
Perry Saturn says no.
with the weakest kick to the face.
and then the stiffest stiffest wrist to the forehead
Yeah,
you've ever
dude, those
seen.
are like clubbing clubs to the face, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, how about quit,
Yeah.
Perry Saturn?
Don't do that. Oh, and the ref's dead.
Does that matter? What's
No.
the ref even there for? Oh,
I don't
cutter.
How many cutters are we gonna do?
All of them.
Okay. You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's got a window pane.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you were right too. They finished with the eliminators. After all that nonsense in the Dreamer Funk Raven Douglas match.
Yeah. We just didn't know it'd be the fucking Gangstas and the Dudley Boys with them.
But look, man, that crowd is on their feet. It makes me like,
oh, dude.
not mad, but it's just so.
But this is so unique at the time, man. This is so unique. And as we talked about the age we were, at that point in time, like this, you couldn't watch wrestling and see fucking Francine out there. You saw Sonny,
for sure,
who was smoking. But
oh, look at the back of Saturn's head,
dude.
gashed.
Yeah,
gashed.
Yeah. Stitches.
What?
Spicoli and Sabu.
Oh, main event, Spicoli Sabu. Hey, how high do you think Spicoli is here?
Man, hard telling.
He already looks more awake than he did in that match with Carino. Oh, but no, we're not watching that one.
Here's Candido.
Candido. That's what I meant. Candido.
Yeah.
You knew who I meant.
No, I didn't.
Hey, how 12 years old does he look? Dude, he looks
great wrestler though.
Great wrestler, but look at him right here. He looks like frickin' middle school to me. Mm-hmm. Like I remember in middle school, everybody,
high school freshman.
Everybody had in middle school, in our middle school, our years in middle school, everybody had the backwards cap. Everybody had that turquoise windbreaker
thing, yeah.
That turquoise and purple is so 90s, dude. He's for real.
You're absolutely right.
For real. All right, Spicoli versus Sabu. Here we go. I think Spicoli's awake for this one.
Spicoli's. I hope I didn't say this before because I don't remember that, but he's bigger than I remember him being.
Well, Sabu's also smaller than you think he is.
That's probably true too.
I mean, Sabu's what?
I always thought Spicoli looked like
4'8".
Looked like the fat kid from Teen Wolf. You know what I'm talking about?
I always thought he looked like Kubiak. What was that from?
The same guy?
I don't think it's the same.
Because that guy was in a lot of 80s movies.
Nah, he was too young to have been in Teen Wolf, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Because what was he Kubiak on? Was that Pete and Pete?
Oh, yeah, I think that's right. That sounds right.
I always thought
gotta find out what this dude's name is. I have an IMDb Teen Wolf forever.
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know.
It seems like it should be a weekly.
Just didn't know I needed to know.
Just check in. You should just check in on Teen Wolf.
Styles, Jerry Levin. Wait, yeah, Styles.
Yeah, Styles.
That was the fat guy, right?
No, now look up Kubiak. Tell me he doesn't look more like Kubiak.
Styles is in Will and Grace. Okay.
Oh, that's real good on the rocks.
Kubiak, that's not going to pop up on IMDb.
Well, look, he was in. I bet it would. Maybe not. Well, look up. He was in ER. That's the only other thing I remember specifically he was in.
ER.
Yeah, wasn't he a male nurse in ER? He had a
know.
beard by then. So just look up Pete and Pete. I'm pretty sure it was Pete and Pete.
All right, Pete and Pete, you call the action.
I'm calling the action. They're sword fighting with chairs. Now the chairs are in the ring. Now they're in the ring. He moved a chair to grab a chair. This is ridiculous. Then they're sword fighting back and forth. Oh, double leg takedown. Spicoli with the piston fire from the Spicoli snake.
Pete and Pete doesn't even come up.
Well, I don't.
Oh, the Adventures of Pete.
There you go.
All
Come
right.
on.
Jesus. That guy?
No.
Okay.
That's one of the Petes.
Little Pete Wrigley?
I think that was Big Pete Wrigley, actually.
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't. No, what was the show where they always synchronized their watches? Remember that? And because they always did that thing where like the three wrists came in and they had those watches that they synchronized. Come on,
I remember wristwatch synchronization. Please like and subscribe and comment.
All right, you call the action. I'm gonna find them.
Oh, that was a nice Northern Lights that was grabbed weird. I didn't think that was gonna go well. Yeah. So last time we saw Spicoli fully somaed. This time
fully somaed.
He looks fine.
Yeah. I mean, surely somebody yelled at him after last time, right?
In ECW, no.
Candido,
Like, good match, bro.
Come on, Candido had to wrestle that match with him
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
true. Yeah,
Candido had to wrestle that match with him, and Douglas was out there at ringside for sure. One of those guys yelled at him.
yeah, you're right.
Not
Right.
that they haven't been too Soma to wrestle, just that they weren't that night.
Sabu throwing a chair at him, which
That was
awesome.
That was
Whoa!
his move, man. That was almost.
Jumps
That
up
was-
on the
that was
chair,
so-
grabs the Frankensteiner.
That was so slick, but Spicoli didn't take it. You know what I mean? Like that. That was picture perfect, man. Sabu just does things that you just can't.
It's nuts, dude.
Man, yes.
It's nuts. Table set up, putting Spicoli on it. Aloha, Mr. Hand. Aloha, Spicoli.
Aloha, Spicoli.
Spicoli's bowing that table, looking around, not selling. Good.
All right, his name is Abraham bin Ruby,
Okay.
and he was on Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Oh.
That was the Kubiak show.
I don't remember that show. I barely remember Pete and Pete. He's trying to suplex Sabu through the table. It's reversed. Spicoli goes back into the ring. Table is still unbroken. Waiting for probably not the go-home spot. Because it's ECW.
Definitely not the goals.
Spicoli getting the chair. He's hurting. He's never been beat up this much in his life. Spicoli had been in WWE like the prior 2 years, I think. It was Radford. I think that's right.
All right. Here's the picture of. Tell me that doesn't look like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Kubiak. That's Louis Spicoli.
And I remember that guy from ER now, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that ref just got bumped again. Onto a chair. Good God Almighty.
Great. Googa Mooga.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a new ref. This guy's been out there for every match, and they've killed him in every match.
Well, it's an indie show, man.
Yeah, that's true.
They could probably only find one ref
Yeah.
that was available.
You guys bumping the ref? Yeah. Okay, we are too. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. And the ref's like eating it up. Oh, I can't wait to take 3 bumps tonight.
I can't wait to take 3 bumps tonight.
Coley isn't selling shit.
Well, why would he?
I don't know.
Ah, love it.
That's wow.
Sabu went for the triple jump moonsault. Spicoli
Outstanding.
just chair in the face.
Oh!
Picked up the chair while Sabu was on the ropes and smashed him in the face as he came around with it. That
Yep.
was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Coley with the Death Valley driver. Which
Spicoli
was,
driver.
Spicoli driver.
It was a
Sorry,
Spicoli
my bad.
driver.
My bad. Relatively new finish at this point in time. in
Yeah,
the
man.
90s. Cool thing about that move, though, like it's been used as a finish pretty much since then. You
For
know?
sure.
Like,
Yep.
oh,
Oh, that's oh! That was amazing.
Taz out of nowhere.
Taz out of nowhere.
I don't know how they wouldn't have known with the whistle blowing the whole time, but
dumps Spicoli and Sabu over the top rope into the
uh-oh.
Taz and RVD. Let's go, brother.
Oh. Oh, no! Shoved him
RVD's
into
down.
your friend, Sabu.
Oh, now RVD's mad. What the hell are you doing, bro? You're harshing my mellow. Let's get out of here.
Bro. Oh,
Oh,
Taz. I'm going to tap somebody out.
yeah, Taz. I get Spicoli.
Spicoli's got glitter on his butt.
You guys fight. I got Louis.
Now we can get the high spot ready because he
And now
tapped out Louis.
Now Taz is just out. Oh,
There it is.
so Taz helped Sabu. That makes all the sense.
Yeah, got it.
Good
what
job,
do you think,
guys.
Candido? Yep.
What do you think, Skip?
I think a thing just happened.
I think a thing just happened. It was the best thing I've seen on. Oh, there's Taz. Sabu! Listen, brother. Dude, how New York was Taz?
How New York is Taz.
Is Taz, for sure.
Yeah. He still opens his mouth. I'm like, they don't talk like that anymore.
It's probably more. He's a little more Brooklyn, right?
Yeah,
more
I
Brooklyn
think
than New
so.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you know what? I don't know the difference. Like, I feel like if you're born anywhere in New York, you can just adopt that accent and say, "Hey, I'm from New York."
Hey, I'm from New York.
Yeah. Or Jersey or Philly. They all got the same freaking accent.
They all sound the same to us Midwesterners.
Yeah. We say "warsh." I don't say "warsh."
I don't say
Good.
warsh. Drives me crazy anytime somebody does.
No, man.
Warsh and torlet. I want to
Torlet.
like people. Have you never heard torlet?
No.
Like anytime anytime I hear torlet, I want to fist fight somebody.
My crazy old man says Washington.
Ugh.
And every time I'm like, that's a guy's name. Like, come on. It's his name. George Washington. Nope.
George Washington. at least, like if he says the full name, I can understand that a little better. But like when somebody wants the wash rag, I'm like, don't talk to me anymore. You just keep your mouth shut. From now
Also,
on.
don't say rag in this context. Say cloth or something else.
You hand me the washcloth? No, that's not any better.
It's a little better. We'll present the very first ECW pay-per-view. Man,
So,
if you watch
they
this and you
just-
have like a epileptic streak in you or something, man, this may hurt you.
Then they hurt you.
Dan Post boots.
Damn post
Sweatpants up to my nipples.
Here it is.
Terry Funk.
Well, he's 70 here. What do you want from him, man? Oh, look, he's making fun of Ray. He just pop the squat,
Yeah,
cover up your moose knuckle. Thanks, Terry Funk.
Joke's on him. He's never getting up. He won't be on next week's show because they haven't gotten him out off the floor yet.
Call the Eliminators to come pick him up. Mustafa, we need your help.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I bet this is great. Crooked finger. Giant broken ass knuckle. Raven.
I like these promos.
Okay, Granddad. This is in a high school fucking hallway, too, dude. There are not lockers like that anywhere else.
No, dude, the locker room. Look, the tile floor. That's a locker room tile floor.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
definitely a high school locker room tile
for sure,
floor.
100%.
But
Yeah. Gosh. Can you imagine, like, your school was letting these guys put on shows there and you come in on Monday morning and there's just fucking cocaine everywhere in that locker room?
Yes.
That would have been awesome.
Hold on, bro. You think anybody in ECW let some of their cocaine go to waste?
No, you're right. They would have, like,
If they
scooped
spilled
that
it,
shit
yeah.
up
If they
and
spilled any,
they would have swept it up off the floor.
yes.
They would have got in there with a toothbrush and
They will
the ground,
snort it.
got
They will
up.
snort it with pubes in it if they have to.
Oh. I don't know why that's so gross, but it is. Uh-oh.
Oh, he just kicked him in the face.
Kicked him in the face.
Here we
Now
go,
Terry's
boy.
going to figure out how to stand up. Nope.
No, they're not getting Terry off that floor. Screaming at each other. Bruh,
Good stuff.
this is wrestling.
This is selling a main event right here.
This is
man.
wrestling. Yeah. Now I want to tune in.
And this isn't even the main event of the show. But this is the one you want to see.
This is the main event of the show.
Not booked.
Oh, that's fair.
Winner of the
That's
triple
fair.
threat has to
Yep, you're
face
right.
Raven.
You're right. But this makes sure who you're rooting for in that match.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. Do you want the old man? Dude, going at
Good
it,
shit,
man.
guys.
Oh, man.
We got one more, and I think it's pretty light on the wrestling.
Bravo, ECW. Bravo. I don't know. Like, it's so. There's definitely. I go through ups and downs in my wrestling taste, and it changes. And, probably even as early as 2-3 years ago, I would not be into ECW. Other than just like, all right, let's see what these idiots have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, but here's what I've come to realize, or what I think I realized, is that because of what wrestling is right now, modern wrestling, we are very nostalgic.
Yes.
And we go back and watch the storytelling and it looking real and fighting and all this stuff. Like, that's all the stuff we grew up on. You don't see that week to week.
For
anymore.
sure.
So when we go back and watch even ECW in this era, it's like, man, well, they don't do this anymore.
Right.
Like, we haven't seen this for 20 years, or 15 years, whatever it is.
Yeah. And all the gimmicks and stuff we see now, the hardcore matches and stuff now are all sanitized because we figured out how to do it
safely,
relatively safely. How to do it cleanly, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But the point, what I was actually going to say was, I still think some of this would have drawn me in. You know what I mean? Like particularly the stuff with Raven, particularly the stuff with Taz and Sabu. I really don't care. I like the franchise, but I really don't care about him and the Pitbulls at all.
Yeah.
But I think the stuff they're doing specifically with Funk and Raven, and the stuff they're doing with Taz and Sabu, would have drawn me in to be like,
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, man. I'm juiced for this. I'm juiced for Barely Legal right now.
Dude,
I want to. I've seen Barely Legal plenty of times.
Right.
Probably at least 20 times I've watched that pay-per-view.
Right.
I've seen Taz and Sabu. I've probably watched Taz and Sabu from that show more times than I've watched that pay-per-view. But this is the first time I've seen it in the context of watching the build-up, watching all that. I'm geeked for that match, man.
Yeah.
I'm
that
geeked.
triple threat match with the ladder match.
Yeah.
I've watched that more than any other ECW match ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, and that was the first ever pay-per-view. It's a 97 is the shit. It's so awesome.
Yes.
It's the best wrestling year of all time. Fight me.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
It is.
I'm not going to fight you. But I am going to call it for the night on that one. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're enjoying this as much as we have. It's just a stroll down memory lane. It's nostalgic. It's what I need. I'm so not into the modern wrestling scene right now, so it is it is so much fun to go back and check out this old stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you want to enjoy the audio version, you can find us on Stitcher, Podbean, SoundCloud, all them places where they put up podcasts. And if you can't find us on one of those, let us know. DM us or message us or whatever, so we make sure we get on your favorite podcasting app. DrunkWrestling.com.
Yep.
The hub.
Get ready to get an update.
Drunk Rasslin on Facebook. Drunk Rasslin on Twitter. Follow us all them places so you can keep up with all of our non-keeping up with. We need to get more active on.
We do, man.
We need to.
We're
going to. We're going to get more active on our on our sock meds.
Sock meds.
Hopefully.
I've never even heard that before.
No.
Well,
I may have just made it up.
That's weird. 40-year-old.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Come along on the ride with us. Guys. Always drink responsibly so that you can meet us back here next week for the final show. I think it's mostly a recap show.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
So we'll have to
looked ahead and cheated a little bit, but
yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah. So we'll be covering. We'll be
recapping
the storylines all the way up to Barely Legal.
Yes.
I assume we'll be talking about other nonsense. Guys, drink responsibly so we can see you next week. Until then, we raise a glass to you. You don't even have anything in that glass, man. Are you out of everything? No. Pour a guy in there. Come on.
I have some Bushmills. I'm sorry.
Bushmills, Bush League. Come on, bro.
I let the whole team down.
You always do, man. Every time I have to remind you. God damn. Every time.
I just always don't know when you're going to say cheers.
At the end of the show.
I know, but I'm like, is it coming now? Can I get one? Can I refill? God.
You should always refill when I go into the like, comment, all that nonsense.
I don't know that means it's the end.
For you guys.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching, listening.